Hello YouTube, I am Armoury1, or Tom. This is the Comic Cache with my weekly comic book haul. So, this week, not that good for comics. For me, week 3 doesn't yield much anyway, but it will do in the future, maybe. But I got my my order, and I did pick up another one off the shelf. So, there are 2 to talk about, plus a few other things which are relevant to talk about as well. So yeah, that is it. It's quite different from last time. And I think first I will talk about Nightwing. I like what they've done with this month's, with the 19s, is they have this flip out cover. Yeah, so when you open it up, you find it says, "Why so serious, Nightwing? Were you expecting someone else?" And it's the prankster, sorry. That's quite cool. I like that. Now, one thing I'm very happy about this on is they have a new artist. Now, I don't know. I did say actually. I will grab one. I didn't like the art in the last few issues of Nightwing. I'll show you why. The cover art was brilliant, okay? This is issue 18. Cover art, brilliant, but there's... I mean, if you look at Nightwing there, okay? Get on camera properly. I just don't like it. I think it looks horrible. I can't really explain why. But if I show you Nightwing there, you can see a difference. You can clearly see that the artist changing has been a good thing. So yeah, even though the stories were good before, because Carl Higgins does a brilliant job with these, I'm happy they have a new artist. Now it's Brett Booth and Norma Rapmond. Never heard of them before, but they're doing a good job, so it's a good thing. So yeah, so we'll stick to issue 19 for today. Now, if you read the last issue, you know that Nightwing is in Chicago, because he's looking for Zuko, for Tony Zuko. And this is where he thinks he can find them. He's traced the email that he got in the end of the last one. He's traced to Chicago. So he's off to try and find him, and probably kill him if he finds him. But Chicago is not like Gotham at all, or even Bloodhaven or Metropolis, because it's real, but also because they don't have vigilantes. You know, the police actually can do their job fairly well here. Admittedly, they have a lot of weapons, just being for normal police, which I'm pretty sure they are, but... yeah, so here you have Nightwing being chased by an attack helicopter. Fun. That's so cool. And yeah, you've got the Chicago Police Department going after him. The CPD. And the reason they're chasing him is because he's trying to find Zuko. And he met with this guy who is good at finding people, apparently. And yeah, he's going to try and find him, but the police turn up, chaos ensues. And that's really where it ends for the amount that I can talk about. Actually, I'll skip that page, it's quite a spoilerific page. This one's cool. The prankster, there he is, looking awesome. It's quite sick. There's this guy who he has tricked into sort of being in this warehouse, and he's going to pay $100,000, is it? all the money he's made in $100 bills. But he picks up a lighter and sees a wolf. And this is quite good. In 57 minutes, Prankster's going to call the police, which means they'll be there in exactly 1 hour. And a wolf is hesitant around fire, and a single bill of US currency takes roughly 1 minute to burn. So he's going to start burning his money to stay alive, which I find quite funny. So yeah, there's a bit of action in it, but he's not fighting villains. He's trying to find one, which is quite interesting. It is going sort of back to the detective roots of the Bat family, although obviously he's not as good as Batman is. You can see that. It was good. It really was. And yeah, we're seeing him go after Zuko, which, well, you know, everyone reading it's wondering, what is he going to do when he finds him? Is he going to do what he's always wanted to do and kill him? And if he does, is Batman going to be there to stop him? Or is he actually going to kill him and then have these massive consequences later? Or is he not going to? Is he going to hand him over to the police, or... I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out, and we can see that he's getting closer. And it's interesting. So, again, I'm a bit of bias for me because I love Nightwing, but pick it up. It was good. The next one I picked off the shelf because I thought I'd give him a chance. I never used to like him. He's grabbing hold of me, so much so that I've ordered it. But Superman Action Comics issue 19. I've never actually read a Superman comic before. I've read comics with Superman in. Batman 19 had him in, and I liked him in that. He was awesome. But yeah, I'd never really read one. I don't like any of the Superman movies I've seen. I don't like the Christopher Reeve ones. Obviously I don't like Superman Returns. Although I did like... the CG in that and how he does things was interesting. I did like looking at it. Although I didn't like how easy it was for him to lift an island into space, but how hard it was to stop a plane. Just wondering, I haven't seen it for a while, does he fly up to the sun first? Because if he does, fair enough. But if he doesn't, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I'll let that sink in for a bit. You're with me? I enjoyed a Superman comic. Loads. I loved this. Partly, I like the new redesign. It is still clearly true to the original. You know, it doesn't look silly, but it's modernised, and it's not like how it looks like armour, but not in the way that like some of Batman's stuff looks like armour. It's just there are lines in it, and there are plated bits, but it obviously isn't proper armour because you don't need it. But it's just slightly modified, and I like that. I also like that the cape doesn't go to the S like it does in Injustice. I think it looks horrible. And also, I like how the suit is still quite light. Because I don't like the Man of Steel really dark blue one. I think it looks horrible. But, yeah. There's not really much to say about this. Other than this, which you'll find quite surprising. That looks like a Luthor suit to me. Jimmy Olsen. But yeah, so the thing I never really understood is how he's so powerful and how you can create good stories out of it. But now that's answered through this alone. It's the fact that, well, unless he's fighting things like Doomsday and he's fighting Imperiax and Zod, these big things, then he's fighting things that he can quite easily take on. And he does. The things that he faces in this, he destroys. But that isn't the whole story. And it's more about the emotional impact on him and how he's trying to deal with both being Superman and being a normal guy. which is quite interesting. Now, I'd like a couple of things to add to it. I have on order Superman Action Comics from issue 20 onwards, and Batwing from issue 19 onwards. I'm very much looking forward to getting those. I don't know when my Batwing issue 19 will be in, but I go in every week. I'll just pick it up whenever it turns up. But these are both week 1s, so now my week 1 will be the Movement, Batwing, and Superman Action Comics. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more of them. Actually, I'm looking forward to Batwing. My week 3s and 4s are still going to be pretty bare, but I've decided that because before I left me enough money to get one extra comic every week, and seeing as I now get 2 more, I will leave getting my extra comic a week for week 3 and 4 when there are less. So I think that will string it out a bit. So yeah, also I will say I love the art in this. It's amazing. Clark does look different in this to when he does in his Superman. His hair's a lot more flat, and he's got the Harry Potter glasses, which they actually call them that. His body language is a lot more relaxed, but also quite closed. So he's sort of closed up a little bit, and he's hand by the face, especially when he's around Lois. There's a lot of quite tense moments when she makes him take off the glasses and then quickly has to scurry off. But yes, he's really closed. Then you see him put armour on. I think that's cool. That's awesome. I imagine they explain how it works at some point, but I don't care. And then you see him, he's open and he's flying, and he's completely different. I love that shot, by the way. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really, really did. But also the thing with Superman, because he's so strong, and he has to fight these massive things, the scale is amazing. There he is, and he's going to fight this, and it's long, and they like doing this as well. The panels stretch the whole way down the page, and it's really, really good. The fights are so cool. Like, there's this laser vision. The entire panel is red from it, and it's really, really good. This just blew me away. And also, Luthor is psychotic in this. He is really bad. Also, I love these. The full page spreads are awesome. So yeah, that was Superman. I'm quite happy that 19 was a longer issue. You either get your £2.60 issues or you have your £3.30 issues. And this was a £3.30 issue, meaning it was a longer one, which meant for my first one, got a bit more. So yeah, on order for, I'll have a Batwing soon, I'm not sure when, but I'll also have Batwing and Superman coming every first week. I would also like to add this that I'm wearing. This is Red Robin. As you can quite clearly tell, my colours have gone all messed up from that. Stand up. There is Red Robin. It's awesome. I got this from Etsy, although they don't actually sell it, but I sent them the logo, and he put it on a shirt and so on a Through the Loom shirt, and sent it to me for £9, which is awesome. This was from his shop. This is, when you see this, you'll know. Well, seeing as this is Red Robin, you can probably guess who this is, and you'll know why I love it so much. No, that's good. That's really good. It's Nightwing. I have a Nightwing shirt. I need it in red. But I really like the red Nightwing. But yeah, I am later on. I'm gonna get the Batman and Robin ones. Then I'm gonna see if I can send him a Batman Beyond, which also doubles as Batwoman's. If you notice, they have practically the same logo. And Batwing. Then maybe Batgirl's. I really like Batgirl's logo. It's stretched out to the side, and like all of the points on the bat are really sort of stretched out and long, and quite spiky. It looks awesome, but maybe not. Then this. I want to get that on a shirt. Not that. That. I want to get that on a shirt as well. But yeah, so Nightwing. Awesome. Pick up Nightwing. If you're not sure about Superman and you haven't read much, 19 was a good place to start for me. Also because generally across the board at the moment, the 19s, except for Nightwing, aren't in the middle of an event. Like for Batman, we've just finished the In Memory of Damian Wayne's, or the Requiems. And before that, you know, we've finished Death of the Family, finished in 17. 18 was Requiem. 19 is new. You know, it's just a Batman story, which is awesome. Which meant that was a good place to start. Superman, I'm not sure if there has been an event going on, but there isn't one now. And it's just a Superman story, which is good to get you into it. Nightwing, on the other hand, start at 18. Don't pick up 19 first. Because finding out the reasoning behind why he's going to Chicago is, although even if you know it from this, seeing him work out is quite interesting. So up in our movies one, or Tom, saying, Nightwing, get. I need someone to talk to Nightwing about. Talk to about Nightwing. And 19 is a good place to give a Superman comic a chance. I do still need to pick up All-Star Superman at some point. It's in Waterstones, waiting for me to pay for it. Well, waiting for me to go in and buy it. I've not got it reserved. So yeah, I think Superman has won me over. It might win you over. Let's hope next week is quite a successful week for comics for me. So I've been Armoury's one, or Tom.